The state of Texas is blocking trans people from changing their sex on their driver's license.
KHU11 investigates obtained an internal email from the DPS instructing employees to deny the requests and to keep a record of the applicants.
A move that is upsetting some people, including the man you're about to meet.
He shared his story with investigative reporter Cheryl Mercedes.
Meet Drew Hayes, a 19-year-old man who until recently hid his identity from the world.
I felt really misunderstood a lot.
Drew was born a girl, enjoyed playing dress up, going to the beach and the hair salon. But his mother, Stacy, says she soon realized her baby was a Spitfire.
Digging rocks with guys and ripping up the jeans and coming home totally mangled and filthy because they were out doing guy things.
During his school years, Drew says he dressed more feminine to fit in.
It's like, I want to become this perfect woman that everyone expects me to be.
How hard was that?
It was really hard, and I think that's, that eventually drove me to my breaking point.
He began hormone therapy when he turned 18, but that did not change how the world saw him.
The other day I went to the pharmacy and I showed them my ID, and the picture looks like me, but the name's not, I guess, what they'd expect, and so they're like, and what's your relation to this person? I'm like, oh, it's me.
To clear up any confusion, Drew began the process of legally changing his name and gender identity marker on his Social Security card, birth certificate, and driver's license.
I knew I wanted to get it done as soon as possible.
Drew filed a petition with the court in 2023. When a judge rejected it, his mother hired an attorney. Nearly a year later, a different judge ordered that his gender and sex identifier be changed from female to male.
Yeah, it was a huge deal for me.
Drew got a new Social Security card.
Going to the Social Security office, easy, slick, got it done quick. Had a new Social Security card, I think, within 1 or 2 weeks. So the U.S. government got it. State of Texas, barrier.
The barrier on August 20th, the Texas DPS changed its policy. According to a memo KHOU11 obtained through a public records request, the DPS notified the driver's license division to no longer accept court orders for amended birth certificates that change the sex.
Did you think it was going to be this much of a challenge?
I thought it would be no big deal. I thought people change their name all the time.
Stacy went with Drew to the DPS office in Decatur, hoping word of the new policy hadn't made it to the small town.
And she was like, I'm so sorry I can't do this for you.
They didn't stop there.
And we just happened to get another appointment for the same day, which felt like a miracle.
It was 30 minutes away in Bowie, and they thought maybe they would get it.
And she took my photo for my license and everything. She entered stuff in, she scanned stuff in. I was like shaking. I was so overjoyed. And then she got a call back and she was like, I'm so sorry, I can't do it for you.
If gender markers on legal documents don't match, Stacy and Drew fear it could lead to confusion or even violence.
He looks like a guy. He presents a driver's license. Is somebody going to be upset enough by that to harm him?
But what they found even more concerning is the DPS directive says all court order sex documentation that cannot be processed be scanned, and the customer's name and driver's license ID number be emailed to a specific address.
It's scary because they're making a database of us, that brings up a lot of red flags. What does that mean? And why?
Since August, at least 37 people have been added to the database.
I think that whole community is under attack.
As for Drew's license, he could get a new court order to have just his name changed, but his gender would remain female.
2 weeks after the DPS changed its policy, the Texas Department of State Health Services said it would no longer allow transgender people to use court orders to get their sex changed on birth certificates. DSHS sent us this statement saying the department is seeking assistance from the Office of the Attorney General to determine if the court orders can change vital records. We also reached out to DPS, the Attorney General, and the governor's offices to ask why the state is collecting information on applicants and what they plan to do with it. None of those agencies responded.
Cheryl Mercedes, thank you. Now, if you are transgender and in need of help and cannot get your legal ID changed, there are resources available.
Yeah, we have a list of those resources on our website, khou.com. Also online, earlier tonight, I spoke with Cheryl about her story, and we took a deeper dive into this issue. You can watch our conversation on our KHOU 11 Plus app, which is free to download on most smart TVs.
Now,